tell you a little story. No script, no nothing. I'm straight live tonight. I'm just going to tell you a story right off the top of my head. Imagine me being a little guy. I was like 13, 14 years old. We're down at the hunting club. We're hunting. My cousins are a lot older than me. I'm literally old enough to be their kid. But my cousin Morris, back in those days, he had a Chevy Love pickup, 4-wheel drive, stick shift, dog box on it, CB radio. He let me, my cousin, we'll call him Stu. Now let's call him Hubcap. That's what everybody calls him. We we took the Chevy Love and we went down to the hunting club and we're driving it around hunting. Now keep in mind, we didn't have any driver's license. He didn't have any driver's license. I didn't have any driver's license. But it's private roads, it's dirt roads. We could drive all we wanted to. So turned the dogs out. Dogs started running. Hubcap's driving. He can barely see over the steering wheel, but we're getting it. So we come around the curve to this spot that's the bad hole near Rattlesnake. Back then it was the really bad hole near Rattlesnake, but now it's just the bad hole near Rattlesnake. So we come flying up to the bad hole near Rattlesnake, and Hubcap don't have to push the brakes because the mud stops us. Dogs are coming right to us, deer coming right to us. Now, back in those days, we didn't have Garmin's, we didn't have GPS collars, we didn't have the beep beep telemetry collars. We had dog finding equipment attached to both sides of our head. It was called ears. And we had deer spotting equipment attached to the front of our face. It was called eyes. So we jumped out and put our eyes and ears to work. We jumped up on the top of the dog box. No sooner than we got up there, the deer ran straight to us. We unloaded our guns. I shot 5 times. He shot 5 times. The deer laughed 10 times and kept running. So we hopped in the truck, tried to pull away. We were stuck. Got on the CB. Told people where we were, that we were just stuck. We couldn't do anything. And of course, the dogs kept running. We couldn't catch any of them. And they went straight into an area where we couldn't get to them. You see, in those days, if they crossed Rattlesnake, there were no more roads until you got to the state road, which was Highway 41, which was several miles away. So either the dogs would turn and come back, or we had to go out to the highway and try and find them, or they were gone. We'll put it like that. There was just no way to get in front of them. So we're stuck. We'll get on the radio, call for the family. Hey guys, come pull us out. Here comes Morris. Now keep in mind, we're driving his truck and we've run it off in the mud so deep that it's up past the front bumper. He comes over, looks at us. Oh, I left out one thing. When we jumped out of the truck to get on the dog box, we climbed from the cab to the back of the truck to stay out of the mud. So we didn't get our clothes dirty and such. So Morris pulls up, looks at the situation that we're in, reaches in the back of the truck, grabs a chain, walks back over to the edge of the mud, and holds the chain in his hand and said, "You boys come get it." Well, I had been told by Mama that I better not come home dirty. And this mud is at least knee deep on me. So I look at Hubcap, Hubcap looks at me. We sort of exchange who's going to go get the chain and so on and so forth. And then we're told, "You boys better come here, both of you." So down we go, off the dog box, into the mud that's about knee deep, getting my clothes dirty, getting in trouble. I know I'm getting in trouble. We walk over, get the chain. He hooks it to the truck, hooks it up, starts to pull us out. About that time, our uncle shows up. And he says, "What are you boys doing? You can't get no deer in the mud hole." So we had a little bit of, friendly banter back and forth, I guess. But we were just kids and just kids doing our thing, man. I've tried to take a kid hunting. I've tried to take several kids hunting every season. And the reason being is I used to be that kid. I love the outdoors. I still love the outdoors. I'm still that kid. But take a kid hunting with hounds, because it seems like the whole world's trying to take it away from them. I'm going to quote my friend Joseph on that one. It does. It seems like the whole world is trying to take it away from them. So that day we didn't get a deer. We managed to muddy the truck up pretty good, which we had to wash. And I got in trouble when I got home because my clothes were muddy all over. Now, I'd like to remind you that before I left to go hunting, it was highly suggested by my mother that I wear some old shoes and some old clothes. But I wanted to look, nice while I was out there in the woods getting nasty. So I got a brand new pair of jeans, completely muddy, which had mud stains in them uh, all through the school season because I was hard headed. But what 13-year-old kid's not hard headed, right? But you know what I wasn't doing? I wasn't doing drugs. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't in trouble. It's amazing that the kids that hunt and fish usually don't have time for drugs and stuff. So this is just a little story from my past. It was it was fun times and it was different times. But there's no reason we can't still have fun. There's no reason we can't still get along with our neighbors. And there's no reason that we can't live the same today as we did almost 50 years ago. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. See you next time.